rookies, what's up? Welcome to this edition of the Bourbon Rookie, and today I'm going to be tasting something that's all over the internet. So hey, listen, if you can't beat them, join them. Hello, Jim Beam 7-Year Black. Now this is probably going to be the first Jim Beam review that I've done. Probably. I think the only Jim Beam product that I can say that I've had is the Old Tub, which I've had so long ago that I don't remember if I liked it. I don't think I reviewed that either. However, we're gonna give this a shot because I was excited to see that this was an accessible product in my local liquor store. I went to 2 spots. One place didn't have it, and the other place did. So I went to the Jim Beam website, tried to get some info, and other than a few tasting notes and just the fact that it's been aged 7 years, I couldn't find the mash bill. So I'm going to give credit where credit is due. Some website called Fine Drams put out that the mash bill in here is 77% corn, 13% rye, 10% malted barley. Now, I don't know how they get the mash bill. I don't know where they got it, but I'm going to give them credit, and I'm going to go with that. And that's that. So let's get to cracking this bad boy open and see if we like it. So, be back in a sec. I'm not going to bore you. Alright, so this took no effort at all. This is just cellophane and, like a jerk, I didn't realize screw cap. So, let's see. So, this has been all over the popular sites, as I said, all over YouTube. It's been Mash and Drum, it's been SLB, various other channels. I think Fred Minnick might have reviewed this. People that are much more entertaining and experienced than I am. But the fact that this was accessible, when most of the products that I see online, we don't get in my market in New York, I'm kind of happy about it. So like I said, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm actually excited to bring something that's fairly inexpensive. I think I paid like $30 for this. And is this? I mean, it looks like it's more than 750 milliliters, but I guess it is 750 milliliters. It's actually not a bad looking bottle, and as you can see, I'm gonna put up because when I went to the site, I probably should have bought a couple of others just to give it a comparison, but I really wanted to make this a quick video, and I'm not doing a good job at that. So you got Jim Beam single barrel. You got Jim Beam Rye, Jim Beam Devil's Cut, Double Oaked. I'm interested in the Double Oaked for sure. So stay tuned for future videos because I'm probably gonna bore you with more of this. We're gonna maybe go down the line with Jim Beam. See how we like it. But right away when I opened it, I gotta tell you, the vanilla just came right out. It's a great bourbon vanilla scent on the nose. Obviously, I'm getting some alcohol in the sinuses, which I always like that. Kind of opens you up. The color, it's a little light. What would you say? That's copper, like a copper color. It's oily. I don't know if you guys can see the oil, but it's oily. Oil looks a little bit thin. Hopefully that doesn't translate into this. What's the proof on this guy? I didn't even check. $90? Phew, 90 proof. Kind of tough to see. Well, not so tough when you know where it is, but right there, 90. All right, guys. Cheers. So, okay, a lot of silence here, I know. I didn't fall asleep. I got hit with a lot of oak. A lot of oak. A lot of heat going up into this portion of my sinuses. Got the hug going here. Not so much here, but definitely in the esophagus. It was more of just it was vanilla, a little hint of vanilla, and boom, I got hit with that oak. Let's try again. Now, I just opened this. I didn't really aerate it. Again, one of my bad qualities is I don't aerate enough to really open up the alcohol. Yeah, so it's just the vanilla that I was getting on the nose was pretty strong the minute I opened it. I'm getting a little bit of vanilla on the, believe it or not, on the top of my mouth, top of my palate here. Not so much on the tongue. So the vanilla is not as strong on the sip as is the, takes a huge backseat to the oak, and it's bringing a lot of heat. Especially on a hot day. Now, I have to say, when I went on the website, I got more of an impression that Jim Beam, because there's not a lot of, it's not like other websites where they care to give you a write-up of the nose, the palate, the viscosity. You know, some websites really go into flavors of and really put out a good sales pitch on their products. And the Jim Beam website doesn't really do that. They just give you a picture. They go, "Oh, this is great." And I think that Jim Beam makes a mistake with just concentrating on promoting whiskey that's more for cocktails than the experience of being an actual sipper. So maybe that's why this is probably one of the first, actually is the first Jim Beam product that I am reviewing, and I've purchased with the Jim Beam label. Like I said, I've had the old tub. I I can't say whether I liked it or I don't think I hated it, but I don't remember a lot of what I got out of that with the tasting notes. So I love the nose with the vanilla. I can just sit here and sniff this all day. Again, I'm not hating this. I'm not hating the way that it tastes, but even for the price, I don't think that this would be something that I would make an everyday sipper. It's just not that interesting, and it's just not. There's something that's flat about this that I kind of don't really appreciate. Like I said, I don't hate this, but I don't agree with some of those other channels out there that are waxing poetically about this and raving about this and saying that this is better. I think SLB was trying to say that, and I'm not trying to put words. I'm paraphrasing. I think the suggestion was that this was actually for their palates was better than Wild Turkey 101. And for me, I would have to strongly disagree with that. But again, you know, that's for you and your palate and you alone. For me, I'm gonna say that it's a recommend. I mean, definitely for the price point, but don't expect anything glorious out of this. I mean, I don't have any other Jim Beam products to compare this to say, hey, listen, this is just as good as this. Don't fall into all the hype. But stay tuned. We're going to get into that, and I probably will do that down the road. Like I said, this did not break my bank. I think, like I said, I paid anywhere from $28 to $30 for this. exactly remember, but it didn't break my wallet. So, and I think that's the main thing with a lot of these other channels. They're basically trying to suggest that for the price. And I get that, because whiskey and the price of everything is going up. Nothing ever really comes down, does it? So, with that, give it a shot. I'm not saying for the price point, you might as well. But I'm not going to rave about this and say, like the other channels, and again, beating a dead horse, that this is really, really, really good. So, but definitely give it a shot. I'm sure in other states this is a lot cheaper. And you know what? You know, if you liked it, didn't like it, you saw the other hype on the other channels about this, and you agree with them, then set me straight. Or if you agree with me, then let me know in the comments. And with that, stay frosty, guys. We will see you very soon. Like I said, I've gotten my hands on some other bottles of whiskey, but I got a lot more cigars that I'm interested in doing reviews on. So the next review might just be a cigar. Stay tuned, guys.